I'm Brian Cook, and this is Kendra Cox with DiscoverWoodward.com, and we're here today to discuss the Northwest Oklahoma Literacy Council.
Hi, I'm Crystal
Simmons.
Yes. Crystal, thank you so much. We know that you're busy and you have lots going on. So we're actually here in the library, which I think is a perfect setting for the Literacy Council. And we just even talked about how you used to bring your kiddos here to play Lego Club.
Oh yeah, they love Lego
Which
Club.
is stinking awesome. So let's talk about what is Literacy Council? Who does it help? How does one be involved? Tell me everything.
Okay, the Northwest Oklahoma Literacy Council, our offices are actually here in the library, and we serve the adult population of Woodward and the surrounding community. In fact, we have services in Laverne. We have a tutor there. And we serve adults who are looking to further their literacy skills. So that could be English language learners.
Uh-huh.
It could be adult learners who just want to better their language skills. But most of our students are English language learners. We also help our students get driver's licenses.
Oh, wow.
And a big need that we feel here is we help adults get their citizenship, their United States citizenship, which is, I think, the most exciting thing that we do.
Absolutely.
So
I did not realize that.
And it's a need that is really necessary here because there's no other place that that anybody in our community can go to get help with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we have tutors that work one-on-one with students to get their citizenship, because there's a 100-question test that you have to pass.
Wow. That
even an American citizen, it's really difficult. I taught government for years, and I could pass it, but maybe barely. It's pretty tough. And it has a wide range. They have to learn about U.S. history. They have to learn about how the government functions. So right now it's an exciting time learning about the inauguration and how elections work and how Congress and the judicial system works.
Yes.
So, and then on top of that, after they pass the test, they have to have an interview. And the interview is in English. And the interview is stressful for our students because you can study facts and you can know them, especially it's 100 questions. You can get those down pretty well and take a test. But to be able to sit with someone and have an interview with them and speak clearly and knowledgeably about where you lived before and what your goals are and why you want to be a United States citizen. It is an interview, just like a job interview, but it's a big one to be a citizen of the United States.
Absolutely.
Your family's livelihood sometimes depends on it.
Sure.
So we help a lot of students, especially with their employment skills. We have to, in order to be eligible for federal grants and for state grants, we have to test our students, which has been difficult because of COVID.
Sure.
But we have to test them online, and we have to use this special testing portal that's nationwide. And that has been a big, steep learning curve for Linda Harrison and I. Linda Harrison is the director of Northwest Oklahoma Literacy Council. And so we have to test our students when they come in. And then we test them after they've been with us for a while. And the test isn't just, it starts very, very simply with, point to the letter A. And they listen and they have to click on the letter A. So it starts that simply. And then it moves up into very complex, like, look at this material safety data sheet and explain it. I mean, so it goes the whole gambit. And I think that was the most surprising thing for me was when we started doing this, Linda and I looking at the thousands, the hundreds of thousands, I think, of competencies that our students are expected to work towards. I mean, literally, you could sit down and take the test tomorrow, and it would give you a learning goal.
Wow.
So it's pretty incredible.
It is incredible. I see that a couple of different ways. One, I had no idea how extensive this process was with Literacy Council. Whenever I hear Literacy Council and I hear volunteers, I think it's really kind of a no big deal, no stress, just we're just going to sit down and learn to read. And I think about how I taught my children, but this is a totally different ballgame. This is big.
Well, that's how it starts.
This is freeing. I mean,
it's free.
This is
it's completely free.
But it's a step to freedom as well.
Yes,
I mean, this is
to
a really cool
economic independence.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of our students come to us. They want to be able to talk to their teachers, their students' teachers, or their kids' teachers.
Absolutely.
And they want to be able to order on the phone to Pizza Hut.
Right.
And have the person not make fun of them.
Right.
And that gives them so much confidence.
Yes.
To be able to sit at Sonic and order tater tots. I mean, it's the little things that just really make them feel empowered.
Absolutely.
And then, that ripple effect of how it affects their kids. Their kids see them studying English.
Absolutely.
And it teaches their kids that homework is important.
Yes.
And schoolwork is important. Right. And mom and dad are working so hard to make my life better. And so a lot of times students come to us, maybe their children are citizens, but maybe they are not.
Right.
And so there's that tenuous stress there.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it helps them, it helps their life so much whenever they get their citizenship, and then job opportunities just open up for them. And then that wonderful sense of security that your family will always be together.
Do you have a fun success story?
Oh my gosh, it is so neat.
How do you pick one?
Yeah. We become friends. I am friends with my students.
Yes.
And I love their families. I watch their kids grow up, and I'm so looking forward to going to Cinco de Mayo. And I guess quinceañera parties, quinceañeras, and seeing their little babies grow up, and their kids are a lot of this close to the same age as my kids.
Yes.
And we just get to be really good friends.
Yes.
I helped a student here get his citizenship, and that was a journey for me too. I'd never done that before. He was my first student that I helped do that. And that was so exciting for him and his family, and to take a trip to Oklahoma City and go to the immigration office there was eye-opening and just really, oh man, I guess I don't even have the words to describe how interesting that experience was. But it was really neat once he finally got his citizenship, and we give them an American flag and help them. Now you're eligible to vote, and you have to go to jury duty.
Congratulations!
Yes, you have responsibilities. So.
We say that with homeownership all the time. This is a pleasure, but it's also a responsibility, and it is. That's the same thing with citizenship, and but that's really, that's another valuable thing that you just brought up, that you're teaching them, teaching our new citizens, and through your process of literacy awareness, teaching the responsibilities that come with privilege, and so that's fantastic, and very much. This is an exciting thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me. No, I didn't mean to. You go ahead.
Education is an investment, just like buying a home.
Yes.
It is. It's an investment in your future, and it totally is an investment.
Yes. So tell us the process. So if I am in need of in one way, shape, or form, either to increase my literacy or to work on citizenship or English language learner, what do I do? How do I do this?
Most of our students, they either come in here to the office and talk to Linda, or they contact her on our Facebook page. A lot of students contact us through that. Absolutely. And most of them begin with our classes, our night classes that we have out at High Plains. We have an introductory class and then an intermediate class, and that's where most of our students start. So you would come in, and Linda would take your information and kind of get to know you a little bit, and then help you decide what your schedule would be like for classes. A lot of our students, all of our classes are virtual right now.
Of course. Okay.
And surprisingly, our attendance has gone up. Really? It's really incredible. That's because fantastic. Our teachers, Maureen Mora and Sylvia Robb, they record their lessons and then put them online so students can access them whenever. And it's really been really successful.
That's great.
It's wonderful because so many other literacy councils across the state have seen a decline.
Oh, wow.
And it is difficult to have that technology, to get that technology to our students.
Absolutely.
So Linda and Connie, they applied for a CARES Act grant, and they received it. And so we finally just got some hotspots and some iPads so we can distribute them. our teachers recording those videos and uploading them, that takes a lot of bandwidth.
It does.
And we didn't, that was not something we had allocated for in our budget.
Sure.
I don't, nobody expected this last year to happen.
No, we didn't.
And so we were able to give our teachers hotspots so they can use the internet to upload those videos and answer questions and be online when they need to be online.
Yes.
So that was really helpful. And then it's also nice to give to our students because, I mean, the library is open, it has free internet, but there's restrictions.
Absolutely.
And nobody wants to come in here and be loud.
Sure.
And practice with everybody watching. And I know a lot of people can sit in their cars and pick up the hotspot, the outside. But it is nicer for them to have it at home.
Absolutely. More comfortable. That's fantastic. All right, so Facebook is a great way to contact you. Come to the library. I don't know the numbers, but we're in the 1500 block of Main Street here in Woodward, right beside the courthouse, across the street from Woodward County Abstract. So, man, we really, really appreciate your time. But what about volunteering?
You can volunteer with Literacy Council. That's what I do. I started as a tutor.
Yes.
A lot of our once our students progress through the classes, or if they tested a high enough level, Linda pairs them with a tutor, and our tutors work one-on-one with students, or maybe like husband and wife, and they meet at their house, or they meet here at the library, or they meet wherever they can, the park,
Absolutely.
wherever they can, and that's how we progress through. So we always need tutors. Tutors are, you don't have to have any experience, just a desire to help someone and help their family. Linda is a teacher, a former teacher, retired teacher. She taught me years ago, and she builds for us. We help build lessons for our tutors so that they can learn. Again, technology was a learning curve for our tutors. How do you? A lot of our tutors are more mature in age, and so teaching them how to Zoom, how to have lessons online, and how to take their lessons from being in person to being virtual has been
absolutely
tough
challenge.
Yeah, and but anytime. If you want to be a tutor, we would love to have you. And like I said, the need is great. Our numbers are growing. And I know maybe right now is not the time that you want to get out and meet somebody new. But later on, in the summertime or next year when school starts and the kids go up to school, it's a great time to meet with somebody else that has their kids at school, and now they have the opportunity and the time to learn.
That's fantastic. I mean, we really, really appreciate what you do. We appreciate you sharing it with us. I love our community, and I had no idea. Like, you didn't either. I heard you go, like we both went, really? This is fantastic. So thank you so much for your volunteer work. But thank you for sharing it with us so that we can get the word out and maybe get some more help and share the opportunity. So, thank you so very much.
Thank you guys so much. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you.
Thank you.